Once upon a time, in Paris, there was a young man named Amir, 22 years old. Amir lived in a messy room, books stacked on the desk, clothes scattered on the floor. It was a quiet night, but Amir was wide awake, his mind restless, staring at his phone, searching for comfort on social media. At dawn, as the call to prayer echoed through the streets, several alarms rang in his room. He got up reluctantly to turn them off, his face marked with exhaustion. His mother had sent him several messages, worrying about him. But Amir hadn't replied. On his screen, he saw some inspiring videos he had saved for later, but also content that only deepened his doubts and anxieties. Despite the beauty of the morning, the singing birds, the golden sunlight, Amir went back to bed, drained from sleepless nights. He finally woke up around noon, a wave of guilt washing over him. I really want to change. But it's so hard, he thought, scrolling through his notifications. There was a message from his mother. Amir, take care of yourself, and remember to pray. He looked at the time. The morning prayer was already gone. He forced himself to sit at his desk, engineering textbooks laid out in front of him, but he couldn't help glancing at his phone. Just a moment, he told himself. But that moment turned into an hour, then 2. He got lost in aimless videos, and realized, with horror, that another day had slipped away. As evening came and the time for prayer approached, Amir felt a wave of shame. He moved toward his prayer mat. But a notification caught his eye. A new episode of his favorite series. Just one episode. Then I'll pray, he whispered. 3 hours later, he rushed to pray, mumbling the words without focus. Afterward, he felt empty, desperate at his inability to change. That evening at dinner, Amir sat with his family, but felt distant. His little sister, Hannah, was excitedly sharing what she had learned at Quran school. Their father spoke of the mosque and upcoming community events. But Amir stayed glued to his phone, avoiding his mother's worried gaze. There's a youth gathering tomorrow, she suggested. I'll be studying, Amir replied coldly, without even looking up. In the middle of the night, while others were rising for prayer, Amir was still glued to his screen, desperately searching for something to fill the emptiness inside. He started with a video about Islam, but soon drifted into content he knew was harmful. Each click pulled him deeper, into shame and self-judgment. The next morning, Amir looked at himself in the mirror and saw a shadow of who he once was. He remembered the missed prayers, the wasted hours, and couldn't bear his own reflection. On his knees, on the prayer mat, he whispered, "O Allah, help me break free from this vicious cycle." For the first time, he felt a real connection in his prayer. That night, Amir had a powerful dream. He was walking in a beautiful garden, where a wise man awaited him. With a calm voice, the man said, "It's not the technology that is destroying you, but the lack of direction in your life. The real trap is drifting away from Allah." In the morning, Amir felt different. He realized that his struggle wasn't only external, but deeply internal. Yet, the old demons came back quickly. When he returned home, he found himself once again drawn to his phone. His mother knocked gently on the door. "Amir, lunch is ready." In a moment of frustration, he threw his phone on the bed. A wave of despair overwhelmed him. He took a deep breath, opened his journal, and started writing his thoughts, realizing that the change had to come from within. He remembered the advice of the wise man. He realized his addiction came from an inner struggle. "I refuse to let this inner voice blind me," he told himself. Instead of giving in to temptation, he turned his heart back to his faith. With time, Amir began to change. He started praying regularly, reconnecting with his family, and participating in mosque activities. Though the road was not easy, he knew that every step toward Allah was a step toward freedom. And you? What would you do if you were in Amir's place? Share your thoughts at the comment section. And never forget, it's never too late to change. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. It could be helpful to some in the same situation. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.